gonna start
Hello,
saying with you
everyone,
now.
and welcome to Philly by Night, The Monster Within. I am your storyteller, Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice, and we are here to tell the finale of this vampire arc story here. Uh, as a content warning, if you are in the Twitch chat, you can hit exclamation VCW, and you will get the Monster Within may contain body horror, gore, graphic violence, manipulation, coercion, mature language, mind control, psychological and existential horror, and sexual themes. Session specific content warnings that may apply here are potential NPC and PC permadeath. Forewarned is forearmed. As always, I say, hey, take care of yourselves. We have all talked over our lines and veils, and we have safety tools in place at the table. But if there's some stuff that comes up that you are not feeling too great about at the time, please take a moment to step back and away. We will have these episodes up on YouTube within about a week of the release, so you can watch at your leisure. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on preamble here. You were here last week. You have a good idea of the kind of things that our players got into. Oh, shit. Oh, what? Okay. Rewinding my brain. So you might have got an idea what stuff that the players got into, specifically splitting the party, which is one of my favorite things. But speaking of splitting the party, we're going to start with a character that has been split from the party for some time now. Adonis. You have been sort of unceremoniously shuffled into babysitting duty for your sister Carmen. The Seneschal is quite busy right now. We'll get to why. You'll learn a little bit about what's going on here in a little bit. But for now, you have been tasked with showing Carmen the ropes. Along with that, your stuff has been moved into your new apartment building that you own. They've tried to make it as close to what your space looked like, but the space is unfortunately a little bit smaller than the apartment that you lived in before. It's not a lot smaller, but it's noticeable. You've had a little bit more space to stretch out. And Junior has been adjusting poorly, to say the least, to the new space. Maybe it's the smell. Maybe it's the probably shoddy sort of reconstruction that they did here and their renovations. You know, cutting a few corners here and odds and ends, but it looks nice. But you do get the faint smell of cat piss every now and then as you turn a corner, or random roaches crawling up the wall. But that's not that different for you, is it? Carmen, however, hates this. Hates it, hates it, hates it. And she says to you on one particular evening, in the whiniest bitch of a voice ever, I'm hungry.
Could you say that as a grown adult, please?
Why are you making fun of me? I need to eat, and Julian said you would take me to find something to eat.
Okay, I think I need to dissect two things you just said here. One, I was just asking for some common decorum, be a fucking grown-ass woman about it.
You just
Second,
keep
Julian
preaching at me with all these different rules and standards that we're supposed to live up to, and like how people are supposed to side each other, how we're supposed to kill each other. And I don't care about hearing about any of this any fucking more. I'm just hungry.
Okay. We can, well, remind me what's your like type or whatever.
And she looks absolutely pained when you say this. She's like, I think it's poor people.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. We should just. Oh my God. Please, can we not just let's just go.
And she goes, listen, I'm going to tell you something, but you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
So the first time I went out and Julian took me to have a bite, I didn't realize we tried a few different types of people, and first he had me around all of these people and that obnoxious building, the Union League or whatever, and he was just having me try a bunch of different blood. None of it was good. It was all terrible, all of it. And so he's like, we're gonna go out. And so we went out, and I saw a person, and they were begging for change, and they smelled so bad and they smelled so good at the same time. But here's the thing. When I went to like give them a little change and I went to bite, I couldn't bring myself to do it. She goes, this is so bad. Don't laugh at me.
Carmen, I can't drink from poor people, not because I'm a good person, it's because they're so disgusting and beneath me.
No,
yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
I'm trying to be vulnerable with you for once. Will you just listen to
Oh my
me?
God. I am. And it sounds like bullshit. That's what you have to worry about? Really?
No, I had to ask him first.
Oh, this is so funny.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm so sorry. That is so
You're horrible.
I know, and you have it worse. Welcome to unlife.
You have roaches.
I do, and you have to ask poor people for blood. And she's just cackling out the door. Oh my God.
It's like, you think this is funny? This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I know, and that's what makes it funny.
I can't even like make them do it.
I know.
They have to actually want me to do it.
I know. How can we?
Don't you have like a person? Can I just like hire a person like you do?
See, the thing is, I have a person, me, not you. Second, I think that kind of skews against your whole like needing someone's absolute consent or something. So we can possibly find some broke ass blood kingster or something.
You know one of
Craigslist
those?
is still a thing, I think. We can try FetLife or Grinder.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. And like they're just going at their phone, skimming through like dating apps and fetish sites.
She's like looking over your shoulder, and she's like, "Oh my God,
SWAT.
This is the kind of places you can't just."
Hey, I'm trying to get you fed.
You're supposed to be my teacher.
Yeah, I am, and I'm teaching you that life isn't fair. You should be happy that I'm not asking for a boon for an exchange of my services.
Wait, what is, I know that you've told me about boons, but I wasn't really paying attention because your voice is so annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so if I shut up and you starve, it'll be better for both of us.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't be a bitch.
Pot and kettle, babe. Um, they are just like typing some bullshit or making a profile uh kinky for blood play free.
Free is the
Yes.
key word in here, because as soon as free is on there, there's just a bunch of responses. There's a free exclamation, 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 free all in caps, free question mark, exclamation, exclamation.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're like all flirted that, oh yeah, we're looking for broke dumbasses. Show me your bank account. And whoever has the lowest amount in their account, that's who they're gonna get.
Someone posts with a negative $1,300, and that is your winner.
Cool. Um Address.
Jesus Christ. Uh yeah, they put out an address. They do not seem to be worried about anything. I guess you're $1,300 in the hole. Your stresses are few at that point. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. So, also, where is Junior?
Staying with you, unless you told Junior to stay in the house.
Oh yeah. Why would he not
You
stay in the
got
house?
you got a pet possum following you both around, and every time that Carmen looks at Junior, Junior hisses at Carmen.
Yeah, that's my son. Our son. Being Calliope, our son.
That's his daddy.
Um, in the meantime, I know several of you have texted Adonis. What have you texted? And you don't have to say it out loud. You can put it in the Zoom chat. I want it to be funny.
Yeah, everybody private DM me on Zoom.
Y'all can put whatever you want. Just send it to them. Um, but then, our Adonis. You find this place, and there is this person there that it surprises you, because this person is in the hood, but that's not the thing that's surprising. They have a Mercedes Benz in the driveway and an apartment that looks like it is not had love in a very long time. They come out the house and they are in the most gaudy sort of like 6 different chains on their chest, like some track pants on, fresh pair of J's. You immediately get the vibe this person is poor because probably poor spending control and or gambling debt.
Cool. The
Uh,
Bruno Mars fit.
yeah, something along those lines. Uh, and they come out and they're like, "Oh, it's 2 of you. I could be into
I'm
that."
kind of here for like safety reasons, so
Who you
it's
keeping
more fun.
safe?
Excuse you. This isn't about me. Talk to her.
All right, Beanstalk. I was good, girl. I heard you like to bite. And Carmen's like looking at you like, oh my God, it's disgusting.
All
Yes,
right.
I do. You like to do it in public, or you want to go somewhere private? And she just looks back at you in like disgust. Let's get. We can get in the car. She's like, she looks at the car and she's like, it's like, is it yours? He's like, right now it is.
Oh my god.
They get in the car together. And you see the moment on her face because he's got the window rolled down because he wants you to see. And she's like, are you sure you want this? He's like, yeah, I'm sure. And he's like, right here, girl. That's what I like. And she's like, oh. And then she bites. And then she looks like she's in heaven.
Adonis is taking pictures. Snap, snap, snap.
And while that's happening, we're going to shift scenes. Crux. You left Dal and Calliope to make your way to Northern Liberties to join the blood hunt on Kasani and Fred. Once you get to the territory, the nearby area, what do you do?
God, I was told that I gave a location to the other coterie, the open fist, the open hand is what they're called, because an open fist is just an open hand. The open hands, the hand jobbers. So I'm gonna at least go into that vague direction, but I think I'm also just gonna maybe on my way kind of look in and out to see if there's places that I would hide if I was on a run from not just the law but also supernatural people that would end my shit.
Sure. Roll me your wits and awareness, or wits.
Streetwise? I don't actually know.
Wits and subterfuge.
Oh, okay. All bad. Wits. I'm a little witty, and I heard awareness or subterfuge. I got some awareness. Click that button.
You can always rouse the blood to bump up your wits.
Bruv. I got 2.
You got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crux, as much as you have thought of yourself as someone who's really down the street life, you fight for the people, but you ain't always amongst the people who have to live in empty buildings or anything like that.
I know folks, I'm not folks. There's a difference.
It's not a knock, it's just reality. You have
I look, Crux, it's truly like, it's not half-assed, but it's like walking. That building could, and then like sees that it's locked. Well, that's not how. And it's like, that's probably not. And then just keeps going. Does it like twice before just committing to the fact that like, I'm going to see some people that probably can do this better than me. And if they can't, I'm going to be pissed. But that's their problem.
After a while of perusing the neighborhood, maybe like an hour or so, there's random passersby on the street. There's people out here, normal people living a normal life. This is what the kind do. But you get to an area under the train tracks, And you're looking around. And then there's a hand on your shoulder. You do not see this person coming. You do not hear any sound of anyone there. But there's a hand on your shoulder.
There's a tensing of the fist and a widening of the stance to hit, but they don't, like, swing.
Good. You have some sense to you.
This fucking razor.
It is not.
Oh.
It's a more feminine voice. And when you turn, you see there is a small, I wouldn't say small, but I'd say like a 5-inch blade, just like right at your back. You say, you don't seem that dangerous to be part of the closed fists.
Jogging my brain. Do I see any? You said short. I see a short blade, but I don't see the person.
You see the person take their hood off. It is Layla. She is dressed in all black. Slides the blade back down into her boot.
The scourge is childer.
Yes.
Yes, I'm catching up.
Since the others are running interference, so it's just me and you.
A very wicked, devious, almost, there's a word I'm looking for, like when two people are in on something. Colluding smile crosses Crux's face. Ah, good. Then you're the me of the open hand.
Are you ready to kill a child?
No killing. And Crux just stretches, moves, but I won't
The
stop
princess
him.
ordered a blood hunt. We could kill her and it would be fine.
It would be fine, but we've been told to bring her alive so the prince can make the final
You're
decision.
told to bring Fred alive.
Is that true? I thought no, because I read the thing. Me above table. We read the thing that says
She is being
misinformed.
bloodthirsty.
Ah. I think you've got the wrong person.
No one's going to miss a child, especially a child of someone who's caused so much problems for this city.
Look, if you want to be bloodthirsty, maybe see if you can veer off and go catch Fred. But I have a job, and I intend to finish it quickly so I can get on to other things. Now, are you good at finding a little scourge?
And she grins, and you see her fangs. She goes, I asked you a much more important question. Are you ready to kill a child, if that's what it comes down to? Because I have already found her.
And what if I say no?
Then I won't waste my time on you. I was already able to sneak up behind you. I could have gutted you like a fish and left you here. Yes, you're stronger than me. You're thinking about it right now. But I am much faster. And I'm much smarter. And I was trained by a killer. And you were trained by some idiot man who thinks he's strong because he got embraced by the right blood.
First off, let's get something straight. He didn't train me. Legions and legions of people that I trust with my life and also don't trained me. The streets trained me.
Every time there's someone who says, the streets trained me. I learned what I needed from the streets. I learned how to survive in the street. She dodges.
Yeah. If you ask me again if I'm ready to kill a childer, then that one's gonna be you. Let's go get her. I have things to do.
They do have some bite to them. Good. Follow
Lead.
and listen. And we transition scenes to Calliope and Delaney.
I like how me and C sat up at the same time. They're like,
It's our turn.
Cal, Del, you have left Crux and headed the other way, west, towards the Penn Museum. You know you're supposed to be over in this area. Wasn't given it quite an exact address, but a meeting place, essentially, just outside of the museum on the backside. Once you get close by, there is a few people walking around. It's not super duper late, but it is in an area where people would be walking around, even if it was. And there is an insomnia cookie you're walking by, and
hell fucking yeah.
There's this couple, and they're walking down the street, and someone answers the phone. It's like, who's this? What? I'm not gonna do. Oh. Okay. And as they're walking by, they hand you the phone, Calliope.
Thanks.
It's
Sorry
for
about
you.
that. Yeah, 1 second. I'll give it back. Hello?
2 blocks down, first building on your left. Go 2 floors up. Ring
Okay.
the doorbell of the building or the apartment on your right.
Okay, see you soon. Bye. I hang up, hand the phone back to the pedestrian. Thanks for that.
Did you know who that
Appreciate
was?
What? Sorry, I
Spam
can't hear
caller.
you. Bye.
How did,
Cal kind of like, sways away. Just,
they look so
absurd.
confused. And then the guy that's with the other guy that answered for was like, do you know who those people were? And it's like, absolutely not. But the person who called said they'd give me $5,000 if I just gave them the phone. I was like, all right. I thought they
It's
were
for
gonna
a
keep it.
YouTube video. You've been pranked.
And they just keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Dell's just
Do
like,
you,
what?
do you ever stay up too late, Del? And Cal is walking the direction they were told to go.
Mhm.
And they go, Del, do you ever stay up too late watching like YouTube videos or reels or TikToks or whatever? And they just start to become very deeply odd, like social experiments, but there's no experiment. It's just people harassing each other on the street and promising things that aren't real and making like trauma porn of them,
No.
Oh. I might use my phone too much.
I normally just watch like botany videos or have lo-fi on so I could study.
I probably definitely use my phone too much.
I mean, I use my phone a lot too. I just don't doom scroll, I guess.
Well, don't worry, that totally worked. Cal kind of like smiles brightly. There's something in them that is a little bit like as we've been moving, the momentum has kind of picked up, and they're like striding forward gleefully, like they're on their way to a first date.
Dell just is like watching them, like kind of out of the periphery, like feeling a bit like a third wheel, and also not knowing how she should feel about that. Like, it's like, why am I here?
Cal just seems excited.
Also, like, just feeling like, oh, this person's excited to see someone else. Okay. I'm just here. Not great. It's like, again, when you're with your friend and they see like their partner like in the wild and you're like, okay, great. Now I have to deal with this. No, that's just me.
Eventually you arrive at the building, and it is one of those tall apartments, multiple floors, multiple units sort of situations. But it has a locked door, and as soon as you get to the door clicks unlocked. The person working the front desk just waves you by. Come on, up the elevator.
Thanks.
Get in the elevator, goes up, walk down the hall, door to the right, has a little ring doorbell sort of situation going on it.
Cal kind of
Buzz it.
leans into it, buzzes it, waves.
Just real close.
Yeah, they do kind of get real close.
A woman opens the door, who's not Caroline. She says, "Come in."
Thanks.
Go into the apartment. It is sparse. This looks like one of those apartments they kind of used to show what the rest of like that particular apartment looks like. It has like a table in it, a few chairs, a couch, but there's not like a whole. It's barely staged.
It's
put it
this,
like
yeah.
that. This one's not meant to have a lot of effort put into it. It's like, if you gonna stay here, this is what you get sort of situation. You ain't paying for one of the upper air rooms. But the woman offers you to sit, pulls chairs out for you.
Cal kind of sits down. They are like looking around the rest of the apartment because I imagine it's not like very big.
It's not. The curtains are pulled closed, so you can't see out the windows. That's one of the things that does stand out is his blackout curtains in here.
Is this person a kindred who's talking to us?
They smell like someone who is just a normal person.
So a ghoul. Probably.
And as soon as you sit, they walk out.
I think Del chooses to stand.
Okay.
Like, this is kind of like she wants to be here, but this, like, just again getting the feeling like this feels like it's more Cal's thing, even though she's the one who wanted to do this. Just sort of like standing slightly back.
Yeah, so there's like, the kitchen bar thing going on.
Yeah.
Bathroom over here, bedroom over to the other side. And after what seems like the longest 5 minutes ever, the bedroom door opens. Caroline steps out. She is wearing a blue pantsuit. And she goes, "Good evening." She looks kind of awkward. Yes, why?
Just wondering.
I was watching to see if you would do something stupid.
I feel a little stupid just sitting here if you've been here the whole time.
It was important.
Also, the night's
for
still
me.
young.
Very true. It was important for me to make sure that you, I apologize, first off. Your cell phones are disabled.
Oh, I didn't notice. That's fine.
Which is why I feel good about this, all things considered, because you didn't go and call someone or try to do something silly. I know you both know that the city is on lockdown, which makes things a little bit more complicated, but Nia believes she can fix that. She's convinced that she can. And so things are going to get a little bit more complicated, I suspect, for you and for me. So thank you, first off. And second off, Nia, you can come out.
I think before Nia comes out, Dell just sort of looks at Caroline and says, I understand why you're taking these precautions, but we want to help. I want to help. There are very few of us in my bloodline.
Yeah. That's true. I'll let you guys talk. And then Nia comes out. And she goes, Caroline, this is silly. I do not need to leave the city. It's like, but you do, and I would not be doing this unless I absolutely believed it to be true. I have done everything that I possibly could to protect you, and I think we're about out of rope. She goes, go sit, child. It's fine. They're not going to harm me.
Never.
Caroline falls back. Nia does look at you and she goes, never is a very strong word. There's a lot of things that I've said throughout my existence that I would never do. And nearly all of them I have lied to myself about. You'd be surprised how many things that you'd never do change when someone else's lives hang in the balance.
That's true. It's foolish to say never because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. But in this moment, tonight, and for the foreseeable future at least, I don't have any wish to bring you harm.
She smiles and she sits down in a chair and she goes, I know, child. It is interesting that it's only the two of you.
Well, I'm sure you can imagine with everything going on, we had to make decisions about where each of us would be tonight.
Our coterie is being pulled in a couple different places, but we can handle it.
Such things do happen. But for you, she looks at you, Cal. And she goes, I would think you would be out there.
I will be. Eventually. And if I'm right about what I think I'm right about, then I will be where I want to be. At least by the end of the night.
I'm curious. What did you see?
Cal had spent some time watching Delaney and Nia talk to each other, watching these two women who are much smarter than them connect and talk about things that are in some ways far beyond the grasp of somebody who is moving on a rapid fire instinct down a line, like bright fires leading them forward into some unknown, which is how they've been operating since they turned. But at her question, Cal's eyes find the light source, probably the kind of shitty light in the ceiling. They look up into
overhead
it.
little bulbs.
like they're staring at the sun. And it's in the light that they find the image again. And I think they're going to describe with fair detail the first premonition they saw of the seneschal talking with Kasani. And to the best of their recollection, because they were sort of still really high, what they saw.
And as you explain this to her, she sits patiently and she listens intently on what you're saying. She goes, that is a potential future, yeah?
Also, on the way here, I had another one.
And she goes, that one may be closer to the current reality than you believe. And there's a at the door.
Did I describe to her the second premonition?
You did not.
But did I get the feeling that she knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about?
The way she looked at you made you wonder.
Has Delaney sat down at this point at the table with the two of us?
I think when Nia came out, yeah, Del would have joined the table.
Cal very, like, kind of quickly moves their hand over to, like, touch, if your hand is, like, on the table or wherever it is, just to kind of, like, touch you as the knocks on the door go, and they, like, tried to give you a meaningful look because they had told you about this, the seneschal and the prince.
So me above table, I don't remember the premonition. So
The second premonition was about the prince and the seneschal discussing that they needed to get Nia out of the city.
Okay, yeah. So I think, okay. All right, so I think you reach, I think Del's hands aren't on the table. They're probably in her lap, probably like fidgeting like anxiously.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you reach under the table, touch my hand, like take my hand, and I see that look and I'm like, I think it takes a moment to click because there's just so much going on, but then it's like, back straight, we're about to get in trouble.
We're about to be in a lot of trouble.
We might
I think
be in
Cal,
trouble.
like, kind of subconsciously, like, their body, like, just twitches slightly closer to the door so that if somebody comes in here blasting, their body's going to be in front of yours.
So, the knock happens at the door. This time Caroline goes and answers it. It's the woman that was before, the human, the kind. And she says to Caroline, you hear it, she's not trying to be secret. She's like, they are here. When do you want them to come in? Caroline looks back to Nia and she goes, do you two need some more time to speak with me in private before things escalate?
I look to Cal.
Cal looks into the light as though that's where the answer is, and then looks back at Nia's face, and they lean in. Do you want to leave the city?
She goes, no, and I don't plan to.
Okay. How long do you think we could hold them at the door?
And she looks at you and she goes, who do you think we plan to hold?
The prince and the seneschal.
She puts her hands on top of yours, gentle, motherly almost. And she goes, everyone that's going to be here this evening are all people I invited.
I mean, that makes sense. We didn't even know where this place was until we were told.
Caroline and I are in some disagreements. But certain things had to happen for other dominoes to fall the way they will.
Did you know there was a plot on your life?
And she pats your hand. She goes, I have spent my entire life, particularly in this city, with plots upon my life. I have had visions of my death for years upon years. And I have dodged them every time. I am not the one you need to worry about.
Who is the one we need to worry about?
That future is very much in flux.
As all futures are.
Perhaps. But for the next few moments, I have a good idea what's going to happen.
We'll stand behind you then.
Maybe not literally.
And she looks at you. Genuinely, Calliope goes, I know. And we're going to transition to other scenes. Adonis.
No.
After this horrible incident with your sister, for both you and for her, you taking all these pictures, even though it is a bit of blackmail, also, she looks both incredibly satisfied, but not quite all the way there. She can kill this man. But she also looks very disappointed because she looks back at him as she's walking away with you, and get into the car, and she goes, that wasn't even his car. I mean, technically, but he told me as soon as we got in, before he rolled down the window, that it's his for now. And then I asked him a little bit more forcefully than I probably should have, but he said this is not where he lives. This is his friend's place, and he's hiding the car because they're going to repo it. And that made his blood taste so much better. This is my life forever.
Yeah, it is. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. You think it's funny. I know you were taking pictures.
I do, and I did. But think of it this way. You could possibly
blood tears away.
Amass a following of blood freaks, poverty-stricken blood freaks, so you wouldn't have to, keep hunting, have a repeat customer or something like that.
And she's like, oh my God, you're so right. And she kind of brightens up and she wipes her face down. She was like, you know what we should do? I mean, you're bad at business, so maybe I wouldn't go into business with you, but we should start a little company that basically takes money from these people, like gambling or something like that, something easy enough to get the poorest to do so they can stay poor.
Mm-hmm. And then when they're out of the draw, they can donate blood instead.
Exactly. We can start a sometimes you're really smart. They're few and far between. They hardly ever happen. But when they happen, sometimes you actually talk like really, really smart things. And this is why Dad loved you sometimes.
Thanks. If this was a couple of weeks ago, I would be hurt by that, but I'm not, so growth.
Yeah, we're not even part of the family anymore.
Ah. You think we had a joint funeral? Then it'll be cheaper.
You know what my name is on paper now? It's fucking Abigail. It's a horrible name. Abigail? Someone's gonna call me Abby and I'm going to fucking kill them. I'm going to end them right then and there.
I think Abby is a great nickname. Basic, white girls, perfect for you.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
I bet you are. Not before I publish these.
If you do, I'll tell Julian.
Oh wow. You're gonna tell Julian. Hell, what am I gonna do if you tell Julian? And I think we are walking and talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you not walking and talking. You gotta ride.
Okay. I'm not worried about your sire. But
You should. You should worry about it.
consider it a lesson. You shouldn't trust kindred. That's what we are
I thought
now.
I could trust you. You're not just a kindred.
Ooh, no. Really?
I mean, why else would you get put in charge of making sure that I knew things?
I think that's when their face softens, like, oh right, we are siblings and family by blood. And okay, I'm breaking the ruse. You still mean a lot to me, Carmen. Otherwise, I wouldn't be helping you. The snark just comes as part of the package. But no, I would never do anything to hurt you.
I've been a bitch to you most of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has helped you grow into the person that you are.
Don't take too much credit.
Just give me a second.
No, take your time.
And that's not always been good.
Wow.
That's it. That's all of my
Okay.
confession.
No. I think that was a big step for you, and I appreciate you. Carmen.
Can I tell you something though? Because I think.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know what a Sabbath? Sabbath is.
Savant?
Yes, that's the word.
What about it?
So, I saw some of Julian's paperwork when he was helping me file it, like showing me some of the accounting stuff that I was working on. I was working on it. He's like, he just put me straight to work. It was just like, you can do this. And I mean, to be fair, I could. It was pretty easy. It's the same kind of stuff Dad had me work on. But there was some other papers that were in there that I was going through, and it mentioned something about this Sabbat.
Stop saying it. Yes.
And something about a Frederick Hartman and some sort of money exchange that went wrong, and I don't remember all the details about it, but as soon as I saw it, he told me to just pretend I didn't see it, and then he did something, and then I think he was trying to make me forget. but it didn't work. But I kind of just looked at him with blank face, and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So I just,
So you faked it.
I mean, I think even if you'd done what I think he was trying to do, I'd have probably looked the same.
Okay. Storyteller, could I possibly do a dexterity technology to secretly record this or something, or a memo?
You could just ask her to repeat.
Oh, hell no.
uh,
I gotta sneak this shit.
okay, sure.
Okay. I'm going to blood buff because this is terrifying. Don't worry about it, actually. It's so fine. Everything is okay. I get hungrier.
Excellent,
Can I say I'm at 1
excellent.
to go to 2?
Yeah.
Alright. I love it here. Okay. Not the whole wiki. TLDR, they're vampire fascist and supremacist. For the kids at home. 2.
Yeah, they don't believe in your
Okay,
rules.
that is. God damn it. I'm gonna willpower. 3 successes.
3 successes. So what exactly are you trying to accomplish here?
In this conversation talking about like the documentation she had found, I want to like have my phone out and record this little bit. Like
Okay.
for information to send to the closed fist.
Okay. I'd say you do it. You could have started recording when she was saying Sabbath.
Mhm.
Kind of understanding that she might have been getting us something. She goes, it was so weird because he's like pretty buttoned up about most things. He's just kind of mad that I saw it, and then he did this thing, and I just kind of like, and then he was like, okay. He told me like forget the last like 35 40 seconds, and so
Yeah, I think that
and I
was the
figured if
best
he was saying
thing we could
forget,
do.
that it must have been something important, and maybe you could tell me more about what it meant.
For the sake of brevity, it is bad news.
Okay,
I
that
know
sounds like
we-
something you can take care of and leave me the fuck out of.
Sure, Carmen. Sure.
I mean, you have that ugly man. He seems like he knows how to fight.
Who? Who are
Your
you talking
sire,
about?
You're a vampire daddy.
First of all, fuck you. Second of
What?
all, that is the harpy.
Doesn't make him any less ugly.
Carmen,
Am I not
I'm
supposed
gonna-
to say that?
No, you're not. And I take offense. On my sire's behalf, I take offense.
Okay, like all of the Nosferatu are ugly. I mean, you dodge the ugly bug, but you have literal bugs.
And you
I think that
are...
actually might be worse in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. And I think even with that, they are rolling their wrists for like a roach fastball right to the face. Not really, but they are pulling the bugs that do crawl around in their hand in prep to throw it. And you are what? An internal busybody who needs poor people to say yes to you?
Apparently, Apparently, my family history has a lineage going back so many generations. And apparently we were like the shit. And, you know, apparently this hardestat guy was pretty badass.
Oh my gosh, you're full of it. But congratulations on being part of the clan of kings. Really, really, really.
I mean, you put a crown on me. You look pretty good.
Yeah. I could also make you the king of shit or the king of masquerade breaches. If we want to play that game, you know, being ugly and everything, I can get ugly.
Why are you being like this? You would have
Because
called
this is
your
the
sire
game.
ugly too.
No, I wouldn't.
You're a fucking liar.
I'm not a liar.
You're telling me you don't think the Nosferatu are a bunch of ugly monsters?
No. Or I can spin this and say that I am an ugly monster. Am I ugly? I guess I am. The things I've done, things I have to do, the things I will do constitute it's pretty vulgar and monstrous, so come to terms with it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Someone had something crawl up their butt and die.
Probably a centipede.
Ew. First off. Second off. Even more ew. Why would you say? You know what? Never mind.
He's
Thank
gonna lean
you.
back and send that voice message to the closed fist, either in our group chat or individually.
Okay.
And a razor. Let's have a party.
Excellent. I love it.